The Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America will be led by Julie Hessler, Second Vice President, State of Georgia Society, United States Daughters, 1812.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Julie. The Americans' Creed will be led by Anita Denaconi, Corresponding Secretary, State of Georgia Society, United States Daughters, 1812.
I believe in the United States of America as a government of the people, by the people, for the people, whose just powers are derived from the consent of the governed, a democracy and republic, a sovereign nation of many sovereign states, a perfect union, one and inseparable, established upon those principles of freedom, equality, justice, and humanity, for which American patriots sacrifice their lives and fortunes. I therefore believe it is my duty to my country to love it, to support its Constitution, to obey its laws, to respect its flag, and to defend it against all enemies.
Thank you, Anita. The salute to the flag of 1812 will be led by Brittany King, historian of the State of Georgia Society, United States Daughters, 1812. Thank you, Brittany. The pledge to the state flag of the state of Georgia will be led by Lynn Tate, honorary state president of the United States Daughters 1812 for 2022. Thank you, Lynn. The colors have been posted. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our distinguished guests with us here this afternoon. These honored guests, please stand and remain standing as your name is called. I ask that everyone please hold your applause until all have been introduced. It's my honor to introduce the Honorable Josephine Mahone Stargell, the Mayor of Greenville. The Honorable Mary Ray, Mayor Pro Tem of Greenville. The Honorable Chuck Smith, Sheriff of the Meriwether County Sheriff's Office. See him back there. Additionally, we have Ms. Lynn Tate, past state president. She's honorary state president for the Georgia Society of United States Daughters of 1812. Stand, please, Lynn. And we're also doubly honored to have Joe Meriwether Oglesby, president of the Meriwether Society. And at this time, I would like to recognize any other Meriwether descendants that are with us. Would you please stand? We also have Council Member Ryan Moore with us. Would he please stand? And we also have the Honorable General Nelson, Meriwether County Board of Commissioners for District 2. Sorry, what next? Do we have any other distinguished guests? Thank you. And if you are standing, you may be seated. At this time, the Mayor of Greenville, Ms. Josephine Stargell, will bring greetings.
Good afternoon. Special guests. Good afternoon, special guests, friends, and neighbors. We gather today in our beautiful city of Greenville, the heart of our community, to honor the man whose name is enshrined in our county's history, Brigadier General David Meriwether. It is fitting that this historical marker be placed here at our courthouse. The county's government and the ideals it upholds: service, justice, and community, reflect the very values Brigadier General Meriwether himself championed. As a revolutionary war soldier, a state legislator, and a U.S. congressman, he dedicated his life to public service. This marker serves not only as a testament to his legacy, but also as a reminder to all who pass our beautiful historic square that the foundation of our community was built on leadership and courage. Let us always reflect on the spirit of service that defined General Meriwether's life itself. And may we forever be inspired to continue building a strong, vibrant, and safe future for Meriwether County. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and a quick note for that, to the start out. It is not my friend today, sorry. Uh, At this time, Commissioner Jennifer Snelson will bring readings on behalf of the Meriwether Board of Commissioners.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor on behalf of the Meriwether County Board of Commissioners to welcome you as we dedicate this historical marker in tribute to Brigadier General David Meriwether, the distinguished patriot and public servant for whom our county is named. Today, we gather to honor a man whose name has been woven into the very fabric of this county, a soldier, a statesman, and a patriot whose leadership helped shape both Georgia and the nation in its earliest years. Born in Virginia in 1755, David Meriwether came of age in a time of great change and challenge. When the call for independence rang out, he answered it with courage, serving in the Revolutionary War and dedicating himself to the cause of American liberty. Through his service, he helped lay the foundation for the freedoms that we cherish today. After the war, Meriwether made Georgia his home. His leadership extended beyond the battlefield and into the halls of government, where he served with distinction in the Georgia legislature, as a U.S. congressman, and as a commissioner to the Creek Nation. His work in diplomacy and public service reflected not only in his military discipline, but also his steadfast belief in justice, order, and the promise of a growing nation. When Georgia faced times of uncertainty and growth, General Meriwether was a steady hand, a man guided by conviction, integrity, and a deep sense of responsibility to the people he served. His vision for the future helped pave the way for the development of this region, and it is only fitting that this county bears his name as a lasting tribute to his contributions. Today, with the dedication of this historical marker, we honor more than a name on a map. We honor a legacy of service, leadership, and faith in the American experiment. This marker stands as a reminder that one person's commitment to duty and country can echo throughout the centuries, inspiring future generations to serve with that same courage and devotion. May we, the citizens of Meriwether County, continue to live up to the ideals embodied by the man whose name we proudly bear. And may this monument stand for generations as a symbol of honor, heritage, and enduring gratitude. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Commissioners. Now we would like to have greetings from the Meriwether Society. Mr. Joe Meriwether Oglesby, President of the Society, will bring greetings. President.
Well, I bring greetings from the Meriwether Society. The Meriwether Society is a family organization founded by descendants of Nicholas Meriwether, who was the great-great-grandfather of David. He came to Jamestown about 1652. I'm not going to talk too much about David himself. I think we'll hear about a little bit about his family, Meriwether family. David's father, James, fought also in the Revolution. He wrote a diary. He was at Valley Ford in the winter of 1777, 1778. David, of course, may have been there, but he was later in the war. He was down in Charleston where he was taken prisoner. When he got to Georgia, he was associated with a number of influential people. We see their names in the counties of Georgia: Throop, LaGrange, Harris, Crawford. William Crawford was his cousin. Benjamin Tolliver, Taliaferro was a brother or cousin-in-law. And he was given a watch in 1793 or 1793 by Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson to General David Meriwether in 1793. The watch is in the Plum Museum at the University of Tennessee. Get there. We do have a number of Meriwether descendants here with us. We actually have a David Meriwether, who's the third great grandnephew of David. Several of his descendants wanted to come but were unable, one of whom just retired after 3 terms as the state historian for the state of Texas. And we have, I'm a first cousin, 7 times removed. We've got a couple of others who are here who are also first cousins. So it's an interesting family. David was one of our famous relatives that we appreciate. And so thank you for this dedication and commemorating the service that he gave to our country and the state. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Oglesby. He came all the way from Tallahassee, Florida. Is that right? Panama City. Excuse me. So we are appreciative that came to join us, and we certainly want to learn more about Meriwether and your cousins. At this time, we will have a bio given by Taylor. Taylor Newton, Brigadier General David Meriwether.
David Meriwether was born on April 10, 1755, at Cloverfield in Charlottesville, Albemarle County, Virginia. David Meriwether came from a family long noted for integrity, intellect, and public service. At the age of 21, he joined the Continental Army and served with distinction under General George Washington. He was commissioned as lieutenant on May 15, 1779. He was fought in some of the most pivotal battles of the American Revolution, including Trenton, Brandywine, Monmouth, and the Siege of Savannah. It was at Savannah that he was taken prisoner by the British and later paroled. In 1785, General Meriwether and his wife, Frances Wingfield, settled in Wilkes County, Georgia, on land he received for his service in the Continental Army. There he became a respected planter and trusted leader. General Meriwether was a devout Methodist and hosted a Methodist congregation in his home. In 1794, General Meriwether gave land for the first Methodist school in Georgia, the Succoth Academy. He was appointed Wilkes County tax collector in 1794, and in 1797, Governor Jared Irwin commissioned him Brigadier General of the Georgia Militia. That same year, he was elected to the Georgia House of Representatives, where he served as Speaker until 1800. General Meriwether's service extended to the national stage when he was elected to the U.S. Congress, serving Georgia in the 7th, 8th, and 9th Congress from 1802 until 1807. A man of sound judgment and integrity, he quickly earned the respect of his colleagues. President Thomas Jefferson, a personal friend, appointed him as commissioner to negotiate with Native American tribes. General Meriwether played an important role in treaties with the Creek, Cherokee, Choctaw, and Chickasaw nations. He continued his service as a presidential elector in the elections of 1860 and 1820, casting his vote for President James Monroe. Throughout his career, he was admired not for seeking personal glory, but for his dedication to good government, education, and the welfare of his fellow citizens. General David Meriwether passed away in 1822 at his home near Athens, Georgia. In 1827, Meriwether County was established and named in his honor. Today, we remember General Meriwether not only as a soldier and statesman, but as a man of principled service, education, and enduring devotion to the young nation he helped to build.
Thank you, Heather. And for those of you who may not know, Heather is one of our junior members for the Daughters of 1812. That's okay. I'm sorry. Miss Taylor, she's a junior member, and we appreciate her taking time. At this time, Andrea Newton will give the dedication for the marker, but before she does that, I also want to mention we're here for his service for 1812, and as you've heard, he was great service to our nation and the
appreciation of our precious heritage. May the blessing of God rest upon and abide on this place eternally. Amen.
Please continue to stand for the retiring of the colors.
Forward, march.
Our ceremony is now complete. At this time, I would like to ask those people who are members of the Daughters of 1812 to gather around the marker so we can take a picture. And we also want to recognize the descendants of David Meriwether with a picture as well. Following this ceremony, we have a reception planned for you right across the street. Thank you so much for coming and showing every day.